Welcome to Angels Among Us, the podcast where we share real stories of angelic encounters. Join us as we explore these powerful experiences of angels, both seen and unseen.
So I'm Bennett Carr. This is my wife, Morgan. Together we have two kids. We got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And as a 9-year-old curious kid, I got too curious and started clicking, and next thing I knew, I was on full-blown pornography website, looking at all sorts of things that will corrupt the mind of a 9-year-old. So from an addict's perspective, it was really good for me. There was now no browser, there was now no internet, so there was now no history to anything that I was on. So through high school, I thought, well, if I could just get a girlfriend, this problem will go away. I just need female attention. That overload spiraled my addiction again. And it spiraled my addiction worse than it ever had. And I found a little bit of hope in that. It did enlighten me, but it didn't solve the problem, and I was not brave enough to come out on it on my own. Divorce was brought up in the conversation that night. And it was not used against me. It was not used to corner me, I don't feel like. But at the end of the day, we had discussed that pornography was cheating. So I look back now, and I'd be willing to bet that nearly every single one of us had this issue.
I heard, "Let him speak," which, I was like, really? I have to let him speak after he's done this to me? I feel like there's not loyalty, trust, honesty. And I think it's because something to do with Instagram. I saw some things on Instagram and that the atonement works and Christ died for our sins, and he's been there. He's been on that journey. He's had these thoughts. He's had these issues come up, and he was able to work through them, and so can you.